Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you a Lightroom tutorial on how to do a bit of food photography editing, and this is the original and this is the final pic. So let's start. So here first I wanna bring up the warmth because it's a coffee and you need a bit of tone. It just sets the mood. I think a bit of green is there, so let's bring up the tint a little more up here. The brightness is a bit high, but let's keep it a little low here. We will come back and increase it later on. Shadow, pull up whites. Also you want the ice cream or the cream to pop up, so just keep up the whites and black as well. Texture is up to you. Some people want this. I would go for a bit of texture because it can bring out the details in the food or drink or whatever you're captured. And then there's the clarity, so you can try that up. Maybe a little bit dehaze literally reduces all the haziness, so I just don't want too much. And next is vibrance. I can bring it up a little, but saturation I'm bringing down because I don't want it to be oversaturated, so I'll bring it down a bit. And next is the tone curve. So this is where you can have some magic with your photos. So this is the highlights area, so I'm just playing with the highlights area. I don't want it to be reduced. And here is the midtones, very less midtones as well, so you can see how I tweak and you can get a lot of details. And shadows as well. Shadows, you can see how hazy it gets, that kind of fade effect. And when I tweak this, you can get a bit of faded kind of a feel, and already it's looking way better from where we started. And all to do with this image is that it's raw, and you can see it was in evening lighting, so there is enough shadows and depth to the image, so that is taken out very well. So you need to have a good raw image in a good light setting to actually play with the image. You can do wonders. So let's go to the color next, and the color is tweaked very well. Here I just don't want too much yellow here, so I just bring up the yellow right here, and the luminance. Even play with the oranges. I can bring up the orange a bit here, maybe see how the luminance gets affected. And yeah, see, I just trying to find the right balance. I don't want to overdo the stuff here. See, so I think it looks better already. And next is split toning. Even I will do a bit of toning here, bring up a little bit of highlight, warmth in the highlights, very little bit. You can see how it goes. And in shadows I can bring up the blue a little, somewhere very less blue. It's not in blue actually, it's in green right now, so you can see a bit of blue somewhere. It's up to you. If you don't want to do it, you can skip that part. And next is sharpness. Keep it around 80 something, it will give you a good detail. And next is leave all that stuff out. Post processing, you can do the vignetting. It can give a depth to your image there, right there. And yeah, pretty much that is it. This is what you can achieve. So this is the original, this is the duplicate, the final image. And see, as I told, if you want to come back to the brightness, you can again always come back and do it here. Maybe increase the contrast, that's up to you. I would go here. And one final tip, if you want more attention to your image, maybe you can bring down a gradient and bring out the lighting a bit there. That's up to you totally. So this is the final image. This is the original. So I think it has created a mood and the depth, that is all thanks to the raw image and the lighting. So make sure you have a good lighting, and then you get your image in raw. You will have it like this, and then you can do a lot of things with just Lightroom, and there's Photoshop after this, so I don't want to go there. I'm happy with this. I just want to post this Dalgona coffee picture, and I'm very happy with it. So tune in for more videos of such. I'll be making more in the coming days, and hope you learned or hope you followed what I did. Till next time, bye.